Hey guys, how are you doing? Hop in here real quick and looks like writing. Are you still there on YouTube? Say hi if you're still in there. So I posted a video earlier. It's not like I've got a billion followers anyway, so I am switching. I was doing the Floral Fantasia giveaway blanket during my lives, but I decided to switch for a couple of reasons. One is talking and counting complex patterns like that is difficult. Hey, okay, good. Writing, you're still here. Good to see you. Good to see you, Philomath in TikTok, and Nick and Kat. So I had been working on this complicated pattern. It's just too complicated. It's going to take me forever to get through that, and it was driving me nuts. So I'm switching over for now to work on a virus stitch cocoon sweater. I'm making these right now as I do travel. Anytime I'm driving around with my husband or whatever, and I'm crocheting and he's driving, I'm working on one of these sweaters, and I get a lot of questions about them, so I thought I would show how to do them. I have done tutorial videos in the past, but I'm going to do another one. I'm going to just do this live. So I am working with this Karen Cloud Cakes Perfect Phasing yarn, and it's soft, it's decent, I like it. It's pretty thin though. So I'm also working with a 3.75 millimeter hook. I would prefer a 4 millimeter for this, but I don't have a 4 millimeter right now. For some reason, I can't find my 4, so I'm working the 3.75. So I'm gonna get started here with just the first stitches. And like anything where we're working in the round, this is a pattern where I'm working in the round, so we're not starting in a bottom corner and working our way up or down. We are working around. So I'll be making a big square essentially that I will be joining at the end to make a cocoon style sweater. So when working in the round, we're going to start with a chain. You can either do a magic circle, or you can do, thank you Erin, good to see you. You can either do a magic circle, or you can do a chain 3 and then slip stitch closed. I know there's adherence to both sides of this. I prefer to do the chain 3 and slip stitch for no other reason. That's just what I've done my entire life. But magic circle is essentially doing a, what's the word? It's essentially doing a large slip stitch, but directing it a different way. So I can do a whole video on magic circle at some point. So I did my chain 3, did my slip stitch. Now I need to do 10 double crochet in this first setup round. This is a 4-row repeating pattern that has, hey Erin, thank you. Oh, and writing says I lost my 5 millimeter. I have a billion 5 millimeters and I never crochet with the 5s, so DM me, I'll send you some of my old 5s. If anybody needs some 6s too, I've got pretty much 5 and above. I rarely ever use those, and I have tons of those. So we're going to be doing a total of 10 double crochets in this first setup round. The first double crochet though is really just going to be a chain 3. I need to gather my height, so I did my chain 3, slip stitch closed. Now I'm doing a chain 3, and this counts as my first double crochet in this round. And now I'm going to add 9 other double crochets. And you know, working with these tiny little things makes me feel insane. I'm not even sure I'm working in, oh, I didn't even place my first stitch in the right spot. As I get older, I notice that things I look at get smaller and blurrier. So I don't know what is going on with the world these days, but when I was a kid, the world was crisp and I could see everything. Oh my gosh, I'm not loving this. I don't know if anyone else ever does this, but I just wasn't feeling that. I couldn't find the center, so here we go. Slip stitch closed, start with chain 3, slip stitch closed. Chain 3 counts as my first double crochet, and I'm going to place 9 other, there we go, 9 other double crochets in this first round. Hey Butterfly Stitcher, good to see you. What are you working on tonight, if you are working, unless you're just working and browsing TikTok or YouTube? All right, so I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's make sure I've got all 10. So I've got my chain 3, which counts. Hey, Megan. Oh, camera just bumped. Sorry about that. All right, so we got my first chain 3 that starts as my first double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, I had 11. Good thing I checked. All right, so I got done with my 10 double crochet, and I'm going to just slip stitch that together. Actually need to work that slip stitch into the 3rd chain of my first chain 3. There we go. Hey, Lamb66 and Queen, good to see you. Writing says it's not your eyes. Definitely not. The world just decided to stop making sense. Oh yeah. I feel like the older I get, the more I've seen. It's just every decade I've lived through so far has been crazy. They've all been crazy. Vic24, good to see you. Hey, Kim. All right, so I got my first round done. This is the first of the setup rounds for this virus stitch. So I started with a chain 3 and slip stitch together. Then I chained 3, which counted as my first double crochet, and I did 9 more double crochet, and then I slip stitched together. So my first round has 10 double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 3. This counts as my first set of double crochet for setup round 2. So what we're going to do is I chained 3, and I'm going to also double crochet into that same stitch. Then moving forward, I'm going to do 2 double crochet into each stitch from the round below. When I get done with this round, I should have 20 double crochet, or technically I should have 1 chain 3 and then 19 double crochet. So if you do this correctly, you'll have 20 stitches at the end of this round. So I'm just going to work through these and then count it up. One thing that's awesome about this pattern is it is easy to fix mistakes. So a lot of the mistakes are very fixable if you're off by a thing. Hey, Frog Lover, good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. Just working on the virus stitch blanket. I'm doing the first setup rounds here. I am on setup round number 2, which is just 20 double crochet all the way around. Good to see you, Posh Dog. And this kind of yarn, I'm not sure even what this is. It's super soft. Polyester, of course it's polyester. So this is a polyester yarn. Typically I'm working with acrylic yarn because I'm cheap. I make everything to give away, and it takes up a lot of money and a lot of yarn. So I've always done acrylic yarn. I typically buy from Hobby Lobby because that's what's close to my house. And their cheap acrylic yarn is really high quality compared to some of the other stuff. So I'll also shop at Michael's occasionally. That's also somewhat close to my house. And Michael's is where I get this yarn. So let's see how close I am to being done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. And now I ended up with 21. That seems odd. Let me just double check that one more time. Oh no, that actually looks, that might be right. Let me check again though. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. All right, I had 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip stitch to the 3rd chain in that set of chain 3 that counted as my first double crochet. So now I've finished setup round 2. I now have 20 double crochet in my circle. Writing is fun. Acrylic yarn is decent, but working once with cotton, yes, made me wish you had more. I totally get that too. Cotton yarn's nice. It can be nice. I've had times, I feel like it dries out my hands, but I've had some cotton yarns that are phenomenal. I'd be curious what other kinds of yarns you guys are using out there. I know there's all sorts of blends and stuff too. I've never worked with wool, so I haven't worked with wool yet either. So all right, getting ready to start setup round number 3. So of course I'm going to start with a chain 3, and again I'm going to go around and do 2 double crochet into each double crochet stitch below. At the end of this I should have 40 double crochet. And this yarn is kind of dark. I'm actually struggling to see it. There we go. It's dark and it's fuzzy. So let's make sure I'm just doing 2 double crochet into each stitch from the round below. I should end up with 40 when I'm done. The setup rounds, it's really important that you count correctly on these, because if you're off, hey Maya, good to see you. If you're off, then the rest of the count is going to be off. So again, this is a pattern that's easy to fix later, fix little mistakes here and there, but on the setup rounds, got to make sure your count is correct. Writing says, I may try alpaca yarn soon. I haven't worked with any natural fibers, really. Alpaca, merino wool I want to try. There's so many things to try out there, you guys. And then one day I want to get into carding my own yarn and doing all that stuff too. But for now, we do what we have time to do. Hey Linda, good to see you. Mayamo, good to see you. Mr. Double A, I suck at counting. I do too, especially when I'm talking too much. I'm good at it if I'm not yakking away. So, should I get my 2 in there? Just keep working around this circle. The best part about this pattern is you can make a blanket. I've made blankets with it. I've made a couple sweaters with it now, which again, this is what this is. So just because it's a cocoon sweater, it's basically a writing. Writing says 129. Nice try. Nice try. It actually does. Hey, Lisa Marie. For those of you that are just joining in, we are just starting the beginnings of a cocoon, or a virus stitch cocoon sweater. A cocoon sweater is just a type of sweater that's made from a big square of fabric. It's folded in half and sewn, and then it really doesn't have a neckline. The way you put it on makes it a sweater. It's really cool. I like it. So I've also done blankets using this pattern as well. Super easy to do. Hi Tanya and Michelle, good to see you. So I should have, if I have done 2 double crochets all the way around, I should have 40, and I need to stop and count real quick. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39. Perfect. It's exactly where I thought I was. Do my 40th right here. And again, I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain at the top of the 3 chain that counts as my first double crochet at the beginning of this round. So, hey crafty girl, good to see you. All right, so tonight I am actually asking people what kind of yarn fibers you like. So if you'd like to chime in, I would love to hear. I've heard from Writing is Fun on YouTube. They like, they've used some acrylic and stuff, and cotton they really like. So, and I am looking into doing natural fibers. So if anyone here has worked with natural animal fibers like alpaca, merino wool, any of those things, let me know how it is. Yes, Writing said, I looked away for 2 minutes. You have a big circle already. Yes, this is what will happen. So Erin on TikTok says, how do you remember all this? I've done this stitch 1,000 times. So this one's easy to put together. I do like this. And then Erin also asked if they have hemp yarn. Ooh, they must. They must. They have hemp everything. They have hemp everything. I'm honestly surprised we're not driving hemp-powered vehicles to work in the mornings. So. All right, I'm gonna start. I did 1, 2, 3. So I just finished round 3 of the setup. So you're not seeing much of anything but a circle yet. Now we're gonna start round 4. This is the 4th round. Thank you, Erin. This is the 4th round in the setup round, and this is the final of the setup round. So if I have done this correctly, hey Danny, good to see you. If I've done this correctly, then I should have no problems on the first of the 4 repeating rounds that make up the virus stitch. So. As with all others, I start with a chain 3. This counts as my first double crochet. And now I am going to do a chain 1. So I'm going to double crochet 1 stitch into each stitch from the round below with a chain 1 in between them. So I did my chain 3, which counts as my first double crochet, and now I'm going to do a chain 1. Then I am going to double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch. Hey Kelly! Chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch, so on and so forth. When I get done with this, I should have 40 double crochets. Well, I should have 39 double crochets plus a chain 3. Oh, there's a tiny knot. Come on, buddy. How do these things just randomly appear? These tiny little knots that just show up. Who was in that factory? You know what? This yarn is small enough. There, just tighten up that knot and I don't have to worry about picking it apart. Okay, so I got distracted. It's a double crochet, chain 1, so there's going to be 39 double crochets with a chain 1 space in between them, and that first double crochet is a chain 3. So just work on this. Bang this out real quick. Oh, let me pull my yarn. Fresh skein of yarn. It's always a little tight on the center pull. I'm not using a yarn spinner today like I normally would. Thank you, Erin. I'm not using a yarn spinner. I usually keep my yarn on a yarn spinner or something just so it's free flowing. But on this blanket, because I'm using this phasing yarn, I need to pay attention to the color that's going to be in the center of my blanket. So I chose for the darkest part of the yarn to be in the center of my blanket. The sweater is going to take 2 of these skeins of yarn. So I'm going to start with the dark and work my way to the white on the outside. And then with the second skein, I'm going to pick up with the outside of that. And that's when I'll go ahead and put that on a yarn spinner. So that's when I'll pick up with that white and then work back out. So it'll start blue in the center, dark blue, and then it's going to phase out to white and then phase back to a dark blue around the edges. So I like it. I've worked up a couple of these sweaters and I really like the way that this yarn looks. All right, just continuing with my double crochet and chain 1, wrapping up the 4th round of the setup rounds for the virus stitch, and I am making a cocoon style sweater out of it. And I've already had to take 2 little knots out of my yarn. It doesn't normally knot up on me like this quickly. All right. Hi Jody, good to see you. We're working on a virus stitch. I'm gonna be making a cocoon sweater out of this, but you could make a blanket as well. I made a blanket for my niece last summer using this stitch. All right, almost done here. And again, I cannot stress enough the importance of counting these, especially on these starting rounds. You need to make sure you have the correct number of double crochets. Okay, so before I tie off, I'm going to go ahead and count, make sure I have 40 double crochets or 39 double crochets and a chain 3 space. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 36, 38, 40. Yay, I did it right. It's much easier than the floral fantasia. Hey, Brenda. Bugsy, good to see you. And Jen, good to see you too. So I just finished the 40. Now I'm going to slip stitch this into the third single crochet, or third chain space, excuse me, at the very beginning of this round. So remember, we had 4 chain spaces. We had 3 that counted as my first double crochet, and then I had a 4th chain space that counted as the first chain space. So when I slip stitch the end of my round to the beginning of my round, I slip stitch it to the 3rd chain so that I still have this chain space here. All right, and now we are starting. Hey Karen, good to see you. Now I'm gonna start the actual repeating rows. You might notice if you do work on this that your project is a little bit wavy right now. I have found that this project is really wavy and it kind of tightens up after several rounds. But the first time I did one of these, I was kind of annoyed with it because I thought maybe I was using the wrong hook size for the yarn type or something. But every time I've made one of these, no matter the yarn type, it ends up being a little bit wavy, but it does fix itself. So starting my first repeating row, I'm gonna start by doing a chain 5. Hi, meow meow. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip this first chain space and I'm going to skip the next double crochet and I'm going to single crochet in that second chain space from where I was. So I did chain 5, skipped the chain space and the double crochet, and I did a chain space or a single crochet in that second chain space. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, Erin. Hi, Nancy and Mojo, good to see you. We're working on a virus stitch cocoon sweater. Just getting started on this. I just finished my 4 rounds of my setup here and getting ready to actually start my very first repeating round. So row 1, repeating round 1 is 5 single crochet, and we're going to, or 5 chains, we're going to single crochet into the second chain space. And now I'm going to do 3 chains, skip the next chain space and single crochet in the one after that. So we're always in this round where we're doing all these chains and single crochets, you're going to skip a chain space and single crochet into the next. Here we go. I'm going to chain 3 again, skip the next chain space, single crochet into the next, and I'm going to chain 3 again, skip the next chain space, single crochet into the next. So what I've started with is 5 single crochets and then, or 5 chains, single crochet into the skipped chain space, and then we do 3 sets of 3 chains with the single crochet. Now I'm going to do 5 chains again, skip the next chain space and single crochet, and I'm going to do 5 more chains, skip the next chain space and single crochet. What I'm creating here is my corner piece. So your corners will have 2 sets of 5 chains. Okay, your sides will be made up of 3 sets of 3 chains, and you're always skipping the next chain space and single crocheting into the next. So I just did my 5 and my 5. Now I'm going to chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3. And I'm just going to kind of whip through this. I just did my 3 sets of 3 chains, so now I have to do 2 sets of 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi Nona's, good to see you. All right, so I just made my second corner. So your corners again will be made up of 2 chain 5 spaces, and then your sides will be made up of 3 chain 3 spaces. Oops, come on buddy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as I come to the end, when I finish this last corner, I will be ending off with just one set of chain 5 spaces, and that's because I started with my first corner here. So 1, 2, 3. Working on my last side, doing my chain 3 and single crochet into the chain space. Hey Edna, good to see you. Tonight I'm curious on what people's preferred yarn type is, what your favorite, whether it's natural fibers, wool fibers, acrylic, which is, I'm using a polyester right now, but I do typically use acrylic. All right, as I got here to the end, I am getting ready to I did my last set of chain 5. So I started this round with a chain 5. So I'm going to end the round with a single set of chain 5, and that's going to put my 2 chains together. And rather than single crochet into the second chain space like I've been doing, I'm actually going to slip stitch it into the same place where the stitches came out when I had to first do my chain 5. So I'm going to slip stitch in here. If you just single crochet into that chain space, it may look a little disconnected. So just single did a slip stitch there. All right, so I have now finished my first round, or my first of the 4 repeating rounds in the virus stitch. So the second round we're going to work on, we're going to be doing some double crochets into these chain spaces we made. So where I've ended off here, I'm going to do 3 chains. This counts as my first double crochet. So I need to do, in each of my chain 5 spaces, I need to do 10 double crochet. So I'm going to start by my chain 3, that's my first double crochet, and then I'm going to do 9 more double crochet into this 5 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I'm gonna just do a quick count, including my chain 3. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So I've got my first set of 10 double crochet. Now I am going to do a single crochet directly into that first chain 3 space. I'm gonna do a single crochet. I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to do another single crochet into this next chain 3 space. Chain 3. And I'm going to do a final single crochet into the next chain 3 space. So what I've created here is 2 chain 3 spaces on top of my original 3 chain spaces. Now I am going to immediately do 10 double crochet into this next chain 5 space. Hey Joseph. 1. Oops. 2. Where's everybody watching from tonight? 4. Oops. Oops, my hook just jumped a stitch. Hi Amanda. Hey Fat Grammy, I love your name. That's the best name. You win best name for the night that I've seen so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey Bobby. 6, 7, 8. Give myself a little more yarn here. 9, 10. These things are harder to hold when they're so small like this. I feel like my hands get a little bit cramped. I don't usually get hand cramps anymore because of the way I hold my hook, but I definitely have times, especially at the very beginning of a project, where I feel like I'm having to hold it a lot tighter. All right, so I finished my 10 double crochets. Then I immediately did a single crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the chain 3 space. Then my back. Oh goodness, I feel like I'm actually off somewhere. It says the beauty of doing things live is everybody can see you and laugh at you while you do. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Every one of my chain 5 spaces right now is a corner. So I had done my 10 double crochet in my chain 5 space, and then immediately I treated my next chain 5 space as if it was a chain 3 space. So that's what I had done wrong. So I should have done 10 double crochet in the first chain 5 space, and then 10 double crochet into the next chain 5 space. So I'll take care of that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Writing says we won't laugh at you. You're so good at this. Oh, I wish wish I could do this and talk. It's so much harder than it looks. 6, and then everybody watching, or you know, all 4 or however many people are watching, but it's still so nerve-wracking because I don't want to make mistakes, and I also feel like I'm sometimes don't explain things clearly, so hopefully the video helps. Hey Reese, good to see you. Hi Sunset and Colleen. 1, let's make sure I did 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only did 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I did my 10 double crochet in each chain 5 space, and these are my corners. Anytime you've got 2 chain 5 spaces right in a row, these are going to be your corners, and you got to be really careful. It's really common and really easy to accidentally only handle one of the corner spaces. You'll usually figure out something's wrong though, just like I did when I picked up and all of a sudden I was making too many chain spaces and something seemed off. So, writing says, I'm surprised you have such a small following. Your content is relaxing and welcoming. I appreciate that. I just kind of do this for fun. So my husband is the one who helped me set up all the videos and stuff, which is amazing because I don't like that stuff. I like crocheting, I like chatting about crocheting, but I definitely don't like video production and stuff like that. So I've got very, very lucky that I have somebody who enjoys doing stuff like that. Yeah, I assume that's Mr. Double A. It's relatively, yeah, and it's also new. I've only been making videos since August, so. Hey, MG37, that is my niece. Hi, MJ, good to see you. My beautiful niece is here watching me now. Hi, sweetheart, good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to do one more stitch. MJ, I'm working on a sweater using the same stitch that I love you too. Using the same stitch that I made your sister's blanket for her wedding out of. So that's what I'm working on right now, but this time I'm just going to make a sweater with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. 2, 3. I'll go over each round again before I hop into the next round to make sure that it's really clear what it is we're doing here. But again, we've got these corner rows, and look how much this is starting to crinkle and wrinkle up. I was working on this the very first time I did one of these. I was on an airplane, and so all I had was, you know, the screenshotted instructions, and there was nothing mentioning that this thing started getting, it would start waving up. So I just kept working on it though. You're stuck on an airplane. There wasn't much I could do anyway. So I went ahead and just rolled with it, and did find after, I want to say maybe 5 of the repeating rounds, so maybe about round 25 or so is when it started to flatten out. But you're gonna see this, don't worry, it's normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I need one more. Again, in each chain 5 space from the round below, we're gonna do 10 double crochet. Then we move into single, oh, hold on, Mia. I have 2 chain 5 spaces on each of these. I almost did the same thing again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hi, Frozen on YouTube. I need a slow motion replay on this. Yes, so I can actually do, I've done videos on this a while back. If you go back in to some of my older videos, I did better tutorials on this. I would love to get better at doing tutorials. I have been crocheting for so long that sometimes I forget that people can't just look at what I'm doing and just see what I'm doing. Like, to me, if I watch somebody crochet for a little bit, I can immediately pick up the pattern they're working on and copy it. And it's actually one of the reasons why I stopped working on the other pattern on this live, is because I wanted to be able to show my hands. But that other pattern, I was so worried that people were going to be able to see what I was crocheting and follow a pattern that, you know, wasn't my own. So, and I can't share any parts of a pattern that isn't my own. So moved on to the virus stitch because this is a, you know, pretty common thing. And another name for the virus stitch is German shell stitch, by the way. So if you're ever looking that up, especially in older books, you're going to see, I think virus stitch is a new name. All right, let me make sure I have my 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I got to the end of my round. I'm going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain in my first chain 3 that counts as a double crochet. Let me see if I can try to use this thingy here to create some contrast. So let's see if I can show you what this looks like now. So I just finished the 2nd round of this 4 repeating round pattern. So I'm going to do the same 4 rounds over and over. The first 4 rounds of this pattern are just the setup rounds. So those are just to actually get the number of stitches that we need to actually start the thing. So I just finished round 2, which was 5 double crochet into each chain 5 space, then single crochet into the next chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet into the next chain 3 space, chain 3 again, and single crochet, and then immediately 5 double crochet into each chain 5 space. So when you get done, you have, I don't know, maybe that does kind of look like a virus. I wonder why they call it the virus stitch. Maybe it's because it's all holy. So all right, just finished round 2. I'm going to start round 3 by chaining 3. Chain 3 counts as my very first. Writing is Fun says, viruses are interesting. My favorite is polio. Yes, I'm a meningitis girl, but polio is okay. It's a little bit basic, but whatever. I'll go with that. So I'm going to start by double crocheting into each of these double crochet. I do have to do a chain 3. That's counts as my first double crochet. And now I'm going to do 9 double crochet, 1 into each of the double crochet from the round below. This is the part, like the first 2 repeating rounds of this, where you really have to pay attention and count. And then after that, you can just crochet into each stitch below. It becomes much easier to do. All right, let's just make sure I have my 10 double crochet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I had 11. Man, this is like, this pattern is, I could do this in my sleep and I'm still screwing up from having to talk. So all right, so I just did my first I did a chain 3 and then I double crocheted 1 double crochet into each of the other 9 stitches below. So now I have 10 stitches on round 3. I'm going to single crochet into the chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet into the chain 3 space, and now I'm going to do 1 double crochet into each of the double crochets from the round below. Let me grab a little more yarn here. Writing is fun. Jonas Salk worked hard to ensure you don't get infected. His non-live vaccine is much safer than the live vaccine, which was taken orally. Polio is not basic if you have to research for years. No, I can't imagine any virus is actually basic. I am so grateful that we live in the day and age that we live in, where we don't have to deal with some of those things. I mean, I guess we still have to deal with viruses, obviously. We had a rather big one just a while back. But I'm glad that it's not like it was way before we learned about basic hygiene. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so because I'm working on a corner, again, every chain 5 space right now is a corner. Eventually it won't be, but in the very first round, every chain 5 space is a corner. So I'm basically doing 20 double crochet in these corners. Yes, writing is fun, says you're also grateful to live in this time. I'm curious to see what will happen with medicine in the future. So, okay, just did my quarter. Hi, Sandy. All right, so I just did my corner, which is made up of 20 double crochets. I'm going to single crochet in the chain 3 space. Grumpy Pumpkin, what a cool name. Single crochet and go back into my double crochet. So just a double crochet into each stitch from the round below. Actually, I think we're coming up on time. Usually hang out until about 7:15 my time. Got quite a bit done. See how many more I can, if I can finish this round out before the end of the live. All right, let's give this a count again. In every corner, we should have 20 double crochet. I count by 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be one short. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I was going to be one short. Okay, so actually, this is my very first one where I had only 9 double crochet in the round below. So I came to the end here and I am 1 stitch short. I'm just going to add a stitch. So in this last double crochet space, I just threw in an extra double crochet to correct the count. So I do like to count these because it's really easy to miss one. All right, well, I think I'm about to take off here soon. I do plan to be back again tomorrow. I'll finish explaining the rounds, and then from there I'll just keep working on these rounds. And then if anyone's got questions or anything about this particular sweater, or if you hop in kind of halfway through, I'm happy to explain the stitches again and go through all of that. But again, virus stitch is a very basic 4-round repeating pattern. It's been around for years because it was initially called the German shell stitch. I think that virus stitch is the new trendy name for it. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll keep working on it. And if anybody starts one of these, just remember it's going to look really loose and weird. So writing is fun. My lizard is eating my yarn. I need to see a picture of that. You should take a video. That's amazing. So, all right, guys, it was great to chat with you tonight. Hopefully you like the new format where you can see my hands, where, you know, it's awkward just staring at somebody and really not a lot of fun. So, come back tomorrow. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's Easter. I actually won't be here tomorrow. I think I'm going to probably end up taking Sunday nights off anyways, so I can get ready for the next day. So I will be back Monday. I will not be here tomorrow night. I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter and a wonderful, well, enjoy the rest of your weekend, I should say. So have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or, oh my gosh. I'm tired. I'll see you Monday. Bye. Bye, Frozen. Good to see you. Bye, Text Girl.